Alrighty, this is going to be how you fix super blurry apps in Windows 11. So if you take a look at this right here, super blurry, like there's quite literally almost unable to be read, at least from what I'm seeing on my side. Like this home and pretty much everything is completely blurry, and there's not really much I can do to fix it. I mean, hovering over it makes it go, you know, in focus just briefly, but I've tried just about everything and I finally found the fix for myself. And probably a lot of those who have an Nvidia graphics card, this will probably be a fix for you as well if you've tried everything else. So I'm going to close this real quick. So obviously the first couple things I recommend is checking your display settings, making sure this is 100%. Most people don't, I mean, unless you really can't see, this usually needs to be set at 100%. 100% here as well, no special scaling, no nothing like that. Once that's fully set, make sure your displays are set at whatever hertz you're using. Personally, me, I have mine set at 150 just because it's a 3 times the recording rate of 60 FPS. It's just what I use for when I'm gaming and streaming and stuff, but that's the fix there. So if that didn't fix your problem, then the next step would be to check the actual physical settings itself of the file. So best way I found to do it is I actually have a shortcut for it, and then if you have a shortcut on your desktop, you could just right click it and go to open file location, and for me it's open file location again. So with this one, so it's right here, you'll basically, actually it's going to be the client for me anyways, just make sure the one you're opening is the one that you need to change. Go to properties, compatibility. I usually just change high DPI settings, and then you'll basically check that and check this and go to application. For me, this didn't do anything. It didn't fix any of my problems, so there was no use for me doing that because it didn't do anything for me. If it works for you, great. If not, then continue on and I'll show you the best way I found to fix it. So currently I'm still sitting, my app is super blurry, very hard to read. The next and final step that I've found to fix it is to open up the Nvidia control panel. Once that's open, go to Manage 3D Settings. Then under the right side, go to Program Settings. And then you'll find your app here. If yours isn't in there, which I don't believe mine is, then you'll click Add, and then it should show up in your list here. So for SteelSeries GG Client, add selected program. So everything is used global. What I've found to fix the problem is anti-aliasing FXAA. Since this is set to on, I'm having issues, and I think this is what's causing the problem. And I think it actually says, if you notice artifacts or dithering around edges, objects, particularly around text, I'm actually surprised this is the fix for it. But if you just turn that off, click apply, it'll blink a little bit. Then close this, and I'll open it right back up. And look at that. It's no longer blurry. Everything's legible. Everything is exactly how it should be. For me, this was the fix I found that works on every app that ends up being super blurry. I've had issues with Discord, with SteelSeries, with a whole bunch of other apps. They tend to go blurry like this for some reason. That FXAA causes problems with a lot of apps. So if you just add each program individually, or you select each program individually and change it from on to off and apply, you should be good to go and you should no longer have any super blurry apps. Hopefully that helps you. If you had any other issues, just let me know and I'll see if I can find any other potential causes. But if it's not one of those 3 things, you potentially could have bigger issues than just the simple settings. So yeah, hope that all helped.